Milk, milk, lemonade around the corner. Fudge is made. Milk, milk, lemonade around the corner. Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk, or Mia Maya Mayambum be Miabum. Why is this so hard? Miabo Miabum. Miabo Miab or Miabo Miabum for short is the actual real title. Oh my god, how do I live like this? Is the actual real title of the game. That's, as you can see from here, milk. We've got milk inside a bag of milk. Inside. I'm like a meteorologist. We've got a 60% chance of bag of milk coming in. Boy, this picture is really creepy. Go away. You're creeping me out. Shoo! While this game may seem like just your standard creepy game, it hits just a little bit deeper than that. And I'm here to explain why. Because you can't do it on your own. So please like and subscribe. The game starts off simple enough. You're instructed to put in your name. I chose Tumblina because I'm an idiot. Now, remember this name because it's silly, but also because the entire concept of naming your character will be important later. As the game opens up, you're greeted with a visual novel, or at least how a crackhead would describe a visual novel. It's pretty much just a conversation between you and the main character who's trying to get to the store to buy a bag of milk, which means this game likely takes place in Eastern Canada, because apparently they buy milk in bags there. As the conversation continues, you're given options on how you want to respond to the main character, like in any visual novel. And, just like in visual novels, there is a right answer, and if you choose the wrong answer enough times, this happens. So make sure you choose the right option, which is generally the one that's not the douche response. As the game continues, it becomes more apparent that the main character struggles with a nondescript mental illness. An illness that makes simple tasks, like going to the store to buy milk, nigh on impossible. It also seems to distort their reality, morphing the people they interact with into monsters. The main character is self-aware of this, noting that the monsters no longer scare them. After a moment of light fourth wall breaking, the protagonist confides in you, the player. Not Tumblina, you. Well, not you. I mean, in this instance, me, right? Because I'm the one playing the game. If you were the one playing the game, then it would be you. She tells you about her father's suicide. He jumped from the window and she saw it, or at least the aftermath. Ever since then, all she can see is red. Oh my god, that's why the graphics are the way that they are. That's why they look all red. Because of the incident. Also, the detail about her father falling out of the window makes this line earlier about her mother throwing her out of the window extra creepy. The source of her mental health problems likely stems from this traumatic event. She also explains how the visual novel scenario was a coping mechanism as a way to help her shop today. After having dumped all that exposition, the player, or in this case Tumblina and not the fourth wall player, interjects, urging the protagonist to hurry home. Before she enters the house, there's a brief, somewhat concerning moment where she talks about no longer being afraid of heights, which sort of hints to the player that there's a possibility she's struggling with suicidal thoughts. And after that, she enters her home. This is where you get to meet her mother, who surprisingly is a very loving, supportive... Oh my god! What is that? The mother, and I'm putting air quotes around that, asks the daughter if the new medication helped her, to which our protagonist responds, yes. Then the mother demands the daughter go to bed, and she complies. And that's the end of the game. And that's when it hits me. Remember the name thing at the beginning? Remember the awkward phrasing of the game over screen? Remember this weird phrase when you start over that I never showed until right now? It all points to one thing. We are the medication. What a twist! Eat your heart out, M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong. The name you give at the start is the name of the medication that our heroine is trying. Which in hindsight, Thumbelina is kind of a funny name for a medication. Hi, I am a totally real and not fake doctor. Do you suffer from mild to severe not being able to go to the store to buy a bag of milk? Introducing Thumbelina, the only medicine that's clinically proven to help you go to the store to buy a bag of milk. I found this game surprisingly deep, albeit short, and there's a lot of attention to detail that you can pick up on if you play it through a second time. And there's another game coming from the same dev called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. I'll leave a link to this game in the description. Go give it a look-see-doodle when you have the chance. And I'll see you lovely people in the next one. Now get out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to kiss that like button right on the cheek. Mwah. And if you want to catch these live, I stream them most evenings on Twitch. So hop on over, give me a follow. We'd love to see you there. Have a good one.